Pod Apostle. Help us build the kingdom. Like, share, and subscribe. So this gospel is interesting. I've been thinking a good bit about it this morning, trying to boil it down to a point or two to share. And, this whole idea of blindness and faith, seeking sight, seeking greater understanding, seeking knowledge, seeking wisdom, the light of Christ, the season of Advent, right? The light comes into the darkness. And you and I hope that we can recognize that even though we legitimately can say, the Lord is my light and my salvation, I have seen the light, that there is an enlightenment that we have experienced by the gift of faith that we have. I hope that that's true of you. I hope that you would affirm that. And then at the same time that you would affirm that there is still more for you to know and understand. And I think in the case of these two blind men, right? They've heard of Jesus, they're seeking Jesus, they're crying out after Jesus. They approach Jesus, he heals them. They have their sight according to their faith, and they promptly disobey him. They have more learning to do, don't they? They are not a finished product, even though they've had this encounter with our Lord. And they have gone from blindness to sight. They have the gift of faith. And so there's something I hope familiar about their journey to us. As we seek greater understanding, as we, I was reading this out of this reading from the prophet Isaiah this morning, the lowly will find joy in the Lord. The tyrant will be no more. Out of the gloom and darkness, the eyes of the blind will see. This messianic prophecy, and the whole, so much of the messianic prophecies are already and not yet. St. Paul tells us so clearly in the 8th chapter of the letter to the Romans that we await a new creation. That even in the New Testament time, we're still anticipating, aren't we? And you all better say yes, because we are in the season of Advent where we are anticipating the coming of our Lord. This entire season is set up for us to remind us that we are continuing to be pilgrims journeying from faith to faith, right? From faith to faith. Let it be done for you according to your faith. Faith, the gift from God. Faith, the human response to the gift of God. Faith alone. If I have faith to move mountains, but I don't have love, I'm nothing. But, I'm quoting the Bible now, without faith you cannot please God. And so from faith to faith, you and I think we're with these blind men following after Jesus, saying, have pity on us. Do you believe I can heal your blindness? I do. And then, boy, they got their sight according to their faith. And sure enough, there was more room for them to grow. And I think it's true of us. May we live our lives from faith to faith.